things off.
And we saw Fnatic struggling in pistol rounds over the course of this event, but went 2 for 2 in map number 1, and out of the gate again, it's going to be quick.
Oh, this is so fast from Pepzor. First man in ahead of the flashbang. Glock pulled out. USB's against him. Farthen will get that first kill. That's a very good start. Needs a whole lot more alongside Kito's backup. Bomb gets dropped in the open. Fasher turns it to a 3-on-3 and looks towards the backside, but doesn't check. Toxic Sin still standing, and he gets them both. Nikodos now all alone, a 1-on-3. His Glock out, trying to find something here back towards heaven. He will spot one, knows that Sin's still close, trying to isolate that pick and almost gets it, but not quite to be. It's a 3K for Sin.
We've seen against Sprout, how much can we draw on that yesterday? Again, Berry was the coach standing in on map number 1.
Lean forward for tabseN, so many players around this corner. Fine, Mezzi comes easy. Nikodos, similar story. Roy evades him, so no contact established on the third player. Been reduced by 2 anyway, and tabseN still hunting for more. Sees that third man. Quadra, not quite gained, but Kito able to at least give...
Reposition out here towards the B site. You can see the little tail coming through from the AK, looking over towards that pillar position. Big have got even. Kito very aggressive.
Roy smoke. Molotov sent. Kito barely misses out the frag. Roy's going to back off, getting the kill, but he's low HP.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. And now Fasher just opens up B.
Looking for the second on Crimbo and all. Lack of firepower harming Big in that one. It was a bonus round, so fair play. But it does mean Fnatic should get there first on the board, unless Farthen and tabseN has something to say about that, and indeed they do. That's 2 to return.
Well, the bomb still hasn't crossed out for this monster position, but Mezzi can put the volley down. Farthen's going to swing out of the open, just get denied from Pepzor. He lines up the highest rated player on Overpass in the last 3 months for Fnatic. We know that he could be a key on the T side. He's actually first in the event for opening kills per round, Jay. That's already 1 onto tabseN.
Pepzor tried to follow suit with a second, but got a lot more damage done towards him. The HG, however, takes Crimbo down at 18 points of health. Meanwhile, Nikodos and Mezzi striking out from Monster. Sin will go down. Crimbo's P250, getting Molotov away from ramp. 5-on-3 still for Fnatic. Big getting forced back here. Kito's recovered that M4. The Scout's also on the way in. The AK and Nikodos spraying will catch Crimbo in the end. Now look up against that M4 again. Headshot, not quite gained. The spray doing damage to the body, and Kito wins the fight.
It's going to be an instant save, though. And knowing that Fasher can even start working up towards Connector, you wonder if there is going to be a slight hunt at all. Fafen just trying to hope for an exit frag, something to present itself, but just being smoked off.
Yeah, no choice in the matter. Got to run away. Save his weapons. Kito. Fair amount of work done for him at 7 points of health, but nothing that will make a major difference here, as you mentioned. It is a safe call. Fnatic will have their second. But Big only really half bought into that round, right? It was only just the M4 and the Scout being brought into this round and just basic pistols around it, not themselves.
I think it shows what the body and the structure that Mezzi and the likes of Kito are set up for this team. The backbones, if you will, allow themselves to continue to rise forward, to allow more success for the organization. Fafen flashed in aggressively over towards short water. Roy can't see any further aggression, and nor does Pepzor.
Still press forward on Fnatic. Continuing to keep this round slow and quiet. Kito, however, finds an angle. Nikodos is doing him one better. Perfect shot for the kill.
And I wonder if this is something that's going to continue on rifle rounds as opening picks from Fnatic. We've seen it from Roy, we've now seen it from Nikodos. He's even thinking about prodding a little bit further forward out from Divider. Give himself more room to start taking away to A, but it's all going to be a fake and a ruse.
45 seconds left, and Roy ducked down, creeping, crawling his way forward. tabseN has no idea what's about to face him. Oh, backed up. Perfect kill. Wonderful stuff from Roy, and setting up with a backstab towards the B side. 2 CTs to read it. Smoke comes in towards heaven, blocking him off only for the moment, but pulling more attention for Fnatic away from this position. It works well for them. Crimbo falling next now. 2 players remaining for Big. Farben is pressed in a corner. Should not survive for much longer. Indeed, he doesn't. Fasher, 4 HP, but gets his kill in the round, and Sin in a 1-on-5.
And you know what I love in that round? Is it's not what we saw yesterday. It's not that hesitation, because there were a few rounds when we look at Fnatic against Astralis where they got a pick towards A, okay, we'll send it back up to Connector. We get a pick B, let's start moving away. They commit with what...
Now in control, in the lead, Big M4 again, a hero rifle set up for them. This time only 1 rifle to play with on Sin. Saved it from the previous rounds. posting himself up aggressive towards the B side. Flashed in a check short. Doesn't see Pepsor.
Sin does finally catch the timing. Might be able to try and lean in for a little bit more.
Seems to be the case here. Players in con. Gonna spray through the door. The AK picked up a far, but he does end up falling. Sin still doing some decent damage. Fash from 14 HP. Backup has also arrived for the CT side. No trades on the kill counts. That M4's still pretty high on HP.
Now, while that's happening, you can see the way that Fnatic is starting to peer a little bit more up towards the A side, taking that long control out for niko, allowing Roy to get further aggressive from Divider. He was able to capture so much open space in that last round, and he's going to do it again.
That short challenge has done work onto Fnatic, though. One kill found. Fasher on 14 HP, Mezi on 42 now. Sin and Crimbo have taken damage, sure, but they're still at just about half HP or above. Keto, similar story. niko leading the charge in from long. It's going to be the 8 hit.
And they've passed that AWP back over to Fasher, knowing that he's low HP. niko has already heard one of those jump faces.
Molotov's up. niko making his way in with the AK. Wrapping over from Bank. Smoke sent up as Roy gets his kill. Keto will drop. Advantage for Fnatic. Bomb goes down. Tabson trying to catch niko off guard. He transfers this way through the smoke as well, doing a ton of damage there onto the M4. Sin's forced to fall back. Crimbo's got nothing in this round. Decent efforts from Big, but Fnatic is still dominant.
And I think it shows even when there's chances, you still got to close the round. You still got to get that finishing blow forward. And this round streak is now turning into 4. And for Fnatic, it is a driving lead now. Remember back to that game against Astralis, 8 rounds on the T side is what was gained. A very similar marker and a similar scoreline of what we're seeing right now towards the end of the half.
Fnatic leading by 2. He buys him.
Yeah.
He's charging straight in as well. Look at this. And he gets Crimbo. There's your success. There's your answer. Nade's back against him. Low HP for him and for Roy. But still he charges forward into the hands of Sin, who will take it back to a 4-on-4. Farthen close to sight. Doesn't know that the bomb is up there just yet. It could get denied, but Mezi's got him covered. All important frag.
And this has got to be an instant save. There should be no way back here. Love that positional advantage that Mezi brings, because they know as soon as that bomb gets planted, they're going to peek. They're going to try and deny it from going down. You had Fasher and Mezi ready for that adaptation, for that slight re-peek up from the pit angle.
It's 5 now for Fnatic. Big getting a pistol conversion and nothing else. The T's have been running riot here on Overpass. Where do you go from here for the big side? I'm starting to get concerned that, again, you know, we just saw what happened on that first map, how easily Fnatic were able to take control, how little control they gave back to the big side. And the fact it's similar stories again for the early portion of this map. On big side, of course, 5 rounds in a row means max loss bonus for the CT forces, of which Tabson can take the open strike towards Roy. Pepsor trades, Keto responds. The other main star in the last couple of days stepping up here for the big side. 4-on-3 as a result.
And Mezi's got very aggressive towards long rather than trying to charge down this AWP. It's all going to be a matter of timing. Now, he's not going to be seen by that jump spot at APC.
I think he saw him, though. Saw him adjust his crosshair up, but indeed he's ready to clothesline Sin back as he swings out wide. 3-on-3.
Makes that look easy. And now Tabson's stuck out in the open because he doesn't know if he's being wrapped in behind.
He's concerned about that, but also focusing on the long control. They know that there must be presence up there. Jump face, looking on. Orpa just trying to spot. Ready for a swing of some kind. Smoking the way, does cover off long for the time being.
Now, this is a very good read right now for Big. The way that they're positioning themselves, you've got Keto towards the front side of the bathrooms, Tabson behind him, 2 on A. Now, Fasher's retaking some of this map presence. It comes down to how Mezi is able to pull distractions with util towards long on A.
And whether they'll run past Keto here could be a wild card if he goes unaccounted for. Tabson, Zorb still watching play distraction. Keto swings out wide and Fasher gets the kill pretty easy. Tabson, that's a stellar headshot. 2-on-2 to find. Backups on the way of Crimbo. Incendio back towards long. That will suppress Mezi. niko's coming in from mid though, and Tabson gets flashed off blinded, enabling Mezi to go quick in for that kill. Crimbo back in with a one-on-one. The Orpa so close, and around the corner, niko gets caught in the jump. And Crimbo can clutch it. One of the young guns for Big, bringing in number 3 for the German team.
Crimbo's kept them in this series. You think back to map number 1, 15 kills and 15 deaths. He was their best performer. And even out here on Overpass, while this was the round that gets him going with his first few kills, you can see the impact of the clutch. Mezi with a flash around the corner, and then Crimbo allows himself...
Rest back through the smoke for the cover. Nothing around him. Fasha finding the open kill on towards Quito is going to be a positive start for Fnatic, but tabseN is still hunting for niko's here. They're surrounded and suppressed. tabseN does go down to the end. farming's back is turned towards the short control. Looking in for Fasha in Con. Just makes it an easy 3K.
They just look unsettled, Jay. Look at that round. There's panic. There's repositions. And there's deaths. Pepsor losing the fight to Crimbo, but mezii comes out.
Main forward contact to the B hit. It's coming in from Fnatic. Crimbo caught next. The flash placement so perfect on Fnatic. Even niko's almost catching one through the smoke. Sin was close to that shot, bringing right past his ear. Bomb goes down, and this will be 6 for Fnatic.
And if we're looking for a strength point, if we're looking for that one factor that's giving so much success, that's impressing us the most, it's got to be the util. The util here from Fnatic has been quality. We're getting the flash assist. We're getting the crossfires being set with that util behind. And you could just feel there for tabseN, he gets stuck. He's out in the open towards party, he's being crunched down. And while that's happening, even the short water players are thinking, oh, well, I need to get into connector and help him out. And then that's when you lose the fight to Pepsor.
Just as big break the streak, Fnatic come right back into their own. We talk about how CT side of the meta is, how CT...
And now we're starting to get him at full force on land.
It's forced forward to the CT side, though. He's going to try to deal with 2 players, baiting in the shots of the M4. Know that they're going to regress here. Shots ringing in. Sin gets caught. Second player seen with a pistol. Fasha knows he's probably going to grab that M4. Farvin trying to fight back here. Roy, awkward spray in mid to come up against tabseN next. And Farvin is now going to be sandwiched in, surrounded by T-side forces. Gets that 1 kill. Incendiary sent to his general direction. Fasha struggling to deal with the firing squad and will go down.
Now, this is actually looking quite contagious in this sort of round with how much can get gained. And Big have been able to pick up weapons, they've been able to put some fights down. The problem is the reposition. It's going to take them quite a while to get back over to A.
Only with those 2 rifles as well. Could have been nice to have Quito on the 3rd, and even he's low HP alongside Farther, and the AK buck on Crimbo. And Roy, look at how far he's extended here against the CT forces. Knows exactly where they're coming from as well. Quito will play bait, will go falling. Trade from Farther, not even possible. And Crimbo, similar stance, no trades, and no clutch for him.
And think about what this would mean for guys like a Roy and a niko's to make that call, to jump away from the Danish scene and into the international one, to come through with the final. Crimbo actually might be out of some leverage.
Had 1 clutch before, knows exactly where the AWP is, almost catching niko's off, knows that AWP's right in, smoke on a bomb, can stick the whole thing. niko's, is he making his movement forward? It seems like he is, tapping through, knife is pulled, spray comes out and does that damage. 5-7 pull around the corner, and Crimbo's caught the kill, but without a kit, without time even with 1, he will go down. What an effort it's been. Back up even more so, Incendiary's up. Try and force Pepsor back, no smoke in his pouch, so can't really defend against that. Takes a lot of damage as well. Wallbang's coming in, 10 HP, and he's dead.
And Crimbo again, showing us the goods. niko's hoping for a trade back, a regroup out to B. Fnatic down in a 3v5. This is a very uncomfortable position for the international squad.
40 seconds for the hit. Fnatic flashed in, mezii still got dinked down, but farming's still blinded. Sin with a trade on 2, drops the bomb. And Big are starting to find their form once again. They should take this round, they will take this round. But it's a case of the follow-up. That's where they fell short last time.
niko's just trying to see if he can hold on to that AK or at least look for some more exit damage. He could get hunted.
Made it.
Pepsor in a couple of times, out towards the right-hand side. AWP goes back and forth for the trade.
tabseN with the York pick back, niko's will fall. You know that he must be out there. Eyes set, evaded the jump. I think he just saw him, just barely with a pixel.
Yeah, this is already looking a lot more positive from the impact that tabseN's going to be able to find from map number 1. Crimbo, Quito in fact, out towards the long control, loses to mezii, but it's still a lack of information, only spots 1.
Advantage still being with Fnatic in the man play though. Taps forward from Sin, trying to look for the next man. He saw him, sees 2 more in mid, now realize how pressured he really is. Back up on the backstabs, coming in relatively soon, but Sin does get caught alongside Crimbo. tabseN is now all alone for a clutch for the big star player of Big to come up. But he's not doing anything, he's falling back and saving.
And this is where things just get so uncomfortable. You won the pistol, you won the anti-echo, but from that point onwards, rounds have not come in succession. And tabseN will do his best to hold on to the AWP, and probably will do. But for Fnatic, they could be looking down another 11-4 half.
entirely possible. Pretty likely as well. Again, Big gaining 1 round, knocked back, and now about to lose their AWP as well. Roy creeping in closer and closer. How much does he want to get out of this? Let's focus on the kill. Wait and bait, slow but sure. Orp does find the frag, so tabseN turns around in time. It's encouraging to keep that weapon in play, do damage to Fnatic. But it's going to be 8 for the T side, another half gain by them.
And for Big, I think you got to buy here.
Big are upset with how this one's gone. AWP tabseN watching M4 swinging, spray through. Pepsor is caught. That's Crimbo with a start with a very fast play for the rest of Fnatic. Roy with a decent trade to respond through the smoke. Up against Farben at point blank range. Knocks him out hard and a triple foul towards Sin. Keto drops as well. And Big are just decimated by Fnatic.
Roy, what a monster. Again, one of the highest rated players of the event. Averages a 1.21 rating on OVERPASS in the last 3 months. We saw what he was able to do against Astralis. We saw what he was able to do on map number 1. And just ripping. Just entry galore. And think about the path that he takes. He comes out towards the smoke, gets on top of the toxic barrels, and just point blank is able to fire so much damage off. What an incredible triple.
Incredible 9th. Fnatic. Just looking great, looking utterly fantastic and big.
This crowd, Fnatic, looking to see if they can charge up against perhaps a rush into the B site, a full regroup.
Roy, first contact, tabseN takes him down. Mezzy comes back with 2 though. Headshots for days. And now Fasher on the defensive gets one of his own. niko provides support from Shaw, and Sin is all on his own. Another lost pistol. Big champions claim that trophy, go to Katowice. And look so solid in doing so. Damage done to Keto, tabseN, Crimbo. To utility basis towards that mid in the T-con position. niko goes up against these basic pistols. Big going harsh eco, trying to get the guns out for round 18. And carry back from there. Roy and niko will take some damage, but Big are going to take a whole lot more.
And Roy's just going to try and slow him down with this smoke out to Divider. And get some more assistance when it comes to a crossfire, because that MP9's in a good position, close range.
And for holding. Waiting for them, 1 minute and 15. The boost up, tabseN tagged up, but Crimbo, his Glock finds at least 1 pick back. Roy also found by Sin. This round is on. Mezzy stands alone, suppressed and can't get the headshots with it from Mars, knowing that the T-side players all around him adjusting towards tabseN, but Crimbo with a responsive Fasher sees them out in the open, but can't get a single kill. And Big have found a steal, one that might provide a lifeline, but Pepsor has something to say.
5 points of health. Being siphoned off in the crossfire, doesn't know about Crimbo.
Back turn, Sin with a headshot gain. 3. Deagles brought back by Fnatic, of course it is a force invest, double eco status. And a hard stack towards the B side, which is where Big are leaning to.
Oh, this could be quite quick. Farfen is indicating that this is going to be a pop.
Smoke Sin, swing out, drive from Sin, still gets the kill, double up, good line, the triple Fasher gets 2, Deagle shots back, alongside niko, trades from tabseN and Keto, keep the line held, and it's all on Mezzy, a 1-on-2 for Fnatic. tabseN is low, he'll come easy, Keto also falls to the D.
Indicating more of an influence out here towards Banana. You got niko just jump spotting towards Dice. A teammate close by him of Roy and another player towards that right-hand side of Mezzy, 3 on A.
AK holding, jumping, scene 1. Looking around the corner for the lineups. Roy holds his 2K, niko through 1. And Big lose most of their guns. Sin and Keto, last 2 remaining. Even the nade bounces back, hitting the light post. And over towards bench, it does absolutely nothing for the T side.
Fnatic are just here in numbers. Even a backstab coming through from Pepsor. There's no chance here from Big.
Yeah, good, nice, sweet Prince. All down to timing. Keto, not going to get detected as of right now. He has been seen here by Pepsor. Still hunting for the pick back eventually. Spray through, he's down. Sin alone of the round. Incendiary sent towards him, the AK. Trying to get something to return. But there is nothing in this round for Big. It will be 14-5 for Fnatic. Only 2 more rounds to go to claim the trophy.
Sin Just hoping he could deal with Pepsor on the other side of this smoke, but the MP9's going to catch him.
For overtime, 10 rounds of the OT comeback. Stacking towards Connector, sprayed down by Mezzy already.
Sees a lot, knows what's going on. Incendiary placement is good, that has to cancel.
Fasher backs up backside. Pepsor also with his support sprays a bit awkward, comes up against the first, second, third and fourth with a collateral and another ace for Pepsor. About to face the end. Will they go out with a bang or a whimper? Nikodos trying to make it the latter. Pushed up in mid, but seeing nothing past this smoke.
They're just trying to pare down, spot for that information. Keto out the other side, we'll think about a dual peek. They've got to try and work together on this.
Roy, Crimbo's back's turned. Oh no, he gets him. Swings around towards that short control, doesn't quite spot the man there though. 5-on-4 for Fnatic still.
And Roy might have to keep fighting. You've got Keto up towards that top right-hand side. AK comes out, and Roy still comes through.
The birthday boy with a double, Fashion with a follow-up. Tabson trades it. Farben gets nothing, and Tabson stands alone, a clutch it, which he just can't do. It's 16.